There are many replicas and copies of the famous New York Statue of Liberty. In fact, you can see one right behind me. And in this video, we will take a look at a few of them. Many are in different countries, sizes, and form. And I hope you'll join me for the other Statues of Liberty. Alright, so the Statue of Liberty has stood in New York's harbor on Liberty Island since 1886. For reference, it is 305 feet tall. And in this video, we're going to cover some of the bigger and more unusual ones, including ones that are in unusual locations. There are many, many more, but these few are quite interesting. Now, the first one I want to talk about is probably one of the oldest and the most famous, and that is the Îlot Cygnes Statue of Liberty in Paris, France, not far from the Eiffel Tower. And you might have heard of this one because it was prominently featured in the movie National Treasure 2, and it was dedicated in 1889, gifted from the US to France for the 100-year anniversary of the French Revolution, as basically a return gesture for France giving the US the Statue of Liberty 3 years prior. And it stands over 30 feet tall on a river island with the Eiffel Tower clearly visible in the background. Next, we have the Statue of Liberty outside of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It is on top of a former railroad bridge support, and it was put there in 1986 to mark the 100th anniversary of the original statue in New York, and it was put up there by a local. Now, this is not the original one, as the original one only lasted about 6 years. And since it's in the middle of the Susquehanna River, it kind of mimics Liberty Island a little bit. I believe the statue itself is about 25 feet tall, and it's made out of fiberglass. And the overall surroundings with the mountains and the large river really add to the appearance of this one. Alright, so next we have the Statue of Liberty in Tokyo, Japan. And how this got here was the Îlot Cygnes Statue of Liberty that was discussed earlier in the video was actually lent to Tokyo and displayed there from 1998 to 1999 as an expression of relations between the Japanese and French. But since it was so well received in Tokyo, they decided to build their own version, almost to the size of the Îlot Cygnes version. It is 1/7 the size of the New York City version, and it's been there since 2000. And it kind of works really well because Tokyo is a very big city just like New York, and it's clearly visible in the background. This next one is a Lego version built in Legoland, Denmark. It's about 15 feet tall. I don't have much other information than that, but definitely a very interesting version. And this next one, again, limited information, but it is located in Araba, Israel, and it is 15 feet tall. And it's kind of just randomly located amongst a few buildings located in a town. Next on this list, we have probably one of the most famous recreations of the Statue of Liberty, and that is the one located at the New York Casino Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. This casino resort opened in 1997 at a cost of nearly $500 million, and it's probably one of the largest recreations of the Statue of Liberty. It is sized to 1/2 scale of the actual Statue of Liberty, and it has a lot of other New York elements in it as well. It's 150 feet tall, and it's kind of just more of a tourist attraction than a symbolic monument. And for this one, we go back to France, and this is the Victory of Liberty by Salvador Dali. It is a double-torched version, quite different than most of the ones you're going to see, which are basically copies of the New York version. And it stands somewhere around like 15 feet tall, and it's been there since 1972. And finally, we have the Alabama Statue of Liberty. This Statue of Liberty in total is about 96 feet tall, 60-foot tall pedestal, and a 36-foot tall statue. It was originally on top of a Liberty life insurance building in Birmingham, Alabama from 1958 until 1989, when it was moved to Liberty Park in Alabama. And aside from being very tall and prominent, its torch has a real flame coming from it that runs continuously through gas. And those are some of the other Statue of Liberties out there. It's not all of them, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.